Oh, okay. Hello, everybody. It's me. I'm here. I don't know how many people are in here because I can't see for some reason, but hi. Hello, everybody. I'm going to take a few seconds to take a look at the hashtag and see what people have sent. Oh, hi. Sentient tree. Okay. Hey, Akana. Hey, James. Hey, Patrick. Bad habit. Nuclear cactus. Hello, hello. Hi. Hello, Cherry. How is everybody? Alternate Spider-Man? Nice. The Collector 57. Hi. A few years? Oh, that's awfully nice. I'm really glad. Okay, let me get a couple of things out of the way before we get real started. Okay, the first thing you need to know is that down in the bar down there, there should be a hashtag, and that hashtag, um, that hashtag is where you can send me stuff. So I might post something to my hashtag or my Twitter and ask you guys to do something, and if you want to do something, you send it to that hashtag. The hashtag is here you go, Tim, and I can see whatever goes there, and honestly, you can put whatever you want as long as it's safe to be shown on live stream. If it's something cool, if it's something you find interesting, if it's really just something that you want somebody to see, just put it up there. I might get to it. I might have to cut it short because I have about an hour, maybe two. But that's where we will interact, and that's what I have up here. I have here you go, Tim, the hashtag up here. Um, oh, well, that's. I'm glad you love the channel. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at a couple of these because these have been coming for a long time and I just haven't looked at it. So we're gonna take a look. So we got the snake. That's cool. I always think these snake things are one of the coolest things of like evolution. It's really just awesome. So, oh, there's a new result. Let's see. Um, okay. I mean, to to be fair, I don't die in Minecraft, and that's not me, so it's whatever. Yes, a snake on a controller. It's cool. I like it. This is playing around with testers, and these are amazing. I really like the looks of these. Look at these. These are really cool. Wow. This is my favorite, probably. I like the real expressive stuff. It's really just amazing, and I sometimes wish I could do art of that quality. Okay, and we got Harvey Walton's cat. Look at this guy. He's just a fluff ball. Oh. Oh. He's just fluffing around. Actually, kind of looks like he's going to kill me. I should be careful. Okay, I'm just going to move on from this because I just going to move on. That's where that is. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's neat. There's another cat. Also a butt. But, you know, a cat. Oh my gosh, look at the memes. And dogs and babies. Wow. Okay. So I think we're getting close to where we've seen this stuff already. Oh my. Yep. Okay, we are at the point where we've seen this stuff already. So, okay. Another thing that you could do. Actually, you can't because they don't allow that anymore. Who knew? Okay, somebody sent me something on here. I don't know if I want to look at this, but I'm gonna. Okay, there we go. I risked it for you guys because it's just how I do. I risk things. Okay. Butt cat equals bat. That's true. It does. Okay. Today we're going to be doing a couple of things. I have to do the 2 Inktovers, one for yesterday and one for today, and I'm thinking that we're going to do that. The 2 words are yesterday's word, which was freeze, I believe, and today's word, which is build. So I'm thinking that to do the build, I might build a piece of art out of your guys' stuff. if if that sounds cool. Oh, somebody else sent something. These are from the past week. A friend and I, mostly a friend. These are actually pretty good. That's a good pose for the person. Arms are a little weird, but that's pretty good. I like it. Oh my gosh. James, you send me a lot of stuff, and it's always so entertaining. I appreciate it. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And how I'm going to do the building a piece of art from your stuff. Am I not seeing the chat? Okay, I am. Okay. Oh, I was just told welcome to the chat. Okay, well, whatever. To build your stuff, to build art using your stuff, I'm going to create a shape or something on here. And then I'm going to post this to Twitter or something like that. And then you guys can take it and draw something out of it or whatever. And then I will take what you draw and bring it into this again. And we'll look at it and we'll build something from it. And that will be my build piece because honestly, I don't have a lot of time. So freeze and build is what we're working on today. And bear with me, I haven't used this piece of program in a long time. And I'm not 100% sure the quality of what's going to happen. So, okay, here we go. Alright, let me get a shape and throw it on this piece. And then I will take the shape and I will send it to Twitter, and you guys can take the art from Twitter, and then you can put it into something and draw something of it, or add something to it, and then I'll take 1 or 2 of the best ones and I'll mash them all together into some great, amazing builded thing. How's that? That's good. Okay. So I am going to draw something like, I'm thinking a bit of a, that's a bad shape. Okay. This is going to be harder than, you know what, I'm going to put on smoothing so that it gets a nice smooth shape. There we go. I like that. That's nice. Okay. Alright, so here's the original shape for build. Okay. So that's the shape. I'm going to take this. I'm going to throw it into, I'm going to save it. File, save as. Let's hope it doesn't show. Okay. So dumb. Let me do this a different way. Okay, so let me take this a different way. Here we go. How do I do this? How does one do this? That's the question that we all need to ask ourselves. That's the truth. Let's see. What tablet am I using? I'm using a Huion. I wish I had a better one, because if I had a better one, that'd be amazing. It's really dangerous saving files on this thing. we're gonna go for it, and we're gonna see what happens. If I really have to, I will... Oh, that's what I could do. Oh, that's what I could do. I'm not gonna do it this way. That's dumb. I'm gonna open OBS, and I'm going to hide my display. You guys can still hear me, right? Because now my display is hidden, which is good, because then I can save this and not worry about things being seen that shouldn't be seen. Let me go to downloads. Is downloads working? No. Go back to this and change it to that. There we go. That's perfect. Okay. I think it's a 1080p or 10 to 248 something. I actually have quite literally no idea. So there is that. Okay, we'll call this build prompt. Prompt? Perfect. Build prompt. Okay. We'll put this as high quality. Bam. All right. I might have to do this again. Oh, I actually have to do it again now. Huh. Okay. Let me see this. I'll show that to people in a second. Okay, I am posting something to Here You Go Tim right now. Hashtag Here You Go Tim. I have to shut my thing because I follow people on Twitter that might post questionable content. So I have to be careful. I'm sorry that you are blind now. Let's see here. Build prompt. Bam. Okay, here you go, Tim. Here is the build prompt, guys. Okay, and I don't care what you use to add to it. You can use MS Paint. You can use whatever. I will try to work with whatever you guys throw at me. Okay, now I'm turning back on the thing. Actually, I'm not because I have to go back to this thing now. There we go. Now I'm opening the video so you can see. There we go. All right. What I really should get is I should really get an artwork to throw up there. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's the build prompt, and whatever you guys come up with to blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's the word. Whatever you guys can come up with to work with this, draw something. It doesn't. You don't have to add much. You can add very little things, and then whatever you add, I will take a bunch of yours and just smash them together into an interesting thing. Might not even use this shape even in the end. It might be something completely freeform from this shape, but just use this shape as a starter guide to like figure out what you think might be interesting to be added to it. Okay. All right. Now, Gabby T sent this, which is a picture of somebody scratching themselves really hard. Maybe it's a zombie? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, they want my opinion? Okay. They say, I'm posting this again because I wanted to add a message. I've been meaning to send you some art because I really want to know your opinion on proportions and colors and stuff. If you can help me improve this, thank you. Okay. Akane. Okay. If I'm getting this right, if this is an image of a person, and this is being their mouth, and this being their jawline, and this being their neck, then what you need to do is you need to probably pull back to some of the basics. Right now you've gone into a almost fully completed piece of art. And it looks wonderful. It really does. There's the blood, there's the dirt. The dirt looks effective. The colors are are pretty spot on. I'm loving the way you use the blue instead of a different color for the highlights. That's really, really well done. The only issue that I am seeing is the jaw, and that issue that you're having right there. You see where the neck here, this is like the Adam's apple, I'm assuming. And the reason you're having this issue is because it's really weird that you're having this issue. I've seen your other work. I remember you from other live streams, Akane, and I know that you can figure this stuff out. And you know how to do this. I mean, this isn't going to be that new, but the reason I say you should go to basics because the jaw, the cheek comes down here and ends here, which should be at the chin area, and then your chin, instead of continuing around to make like the chin the way it should be, it goes up like this, and I think you're trying to do proportions, but the neck, because you feel like the bottom of the neck should be shown a little bit, and you're right, there should be some showing, but not in the way that you showed it. And the way you fix that is by doing a study of the basic shapes when it comes to proportions. Oval for the head, line to show where it's facing, lines to show direction that it's facing, and you just connect them like they're boxes and stuff just to figure out where things should go. And then this should be fine. Your proportions, pretty much your proportions are pretty wonderful. Eyes maybe a little big, but that could be an art style. It's hard to talk about proportions when it comes to stuff like this because of art style. And so I can only talk about the one thing that stands out to me, and that's this jaw weirdness. And I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. But that's my opinion. This is a wonderful piece of art, and you should definitely be proud of doing art like this. This is honestly... this is honestly great. Okay. Okay, so you can take that shape and do what you want with it. We will see what you come up with. I am throwing the reins at you. You take that shape, you do what you want with it, and then I will take it back. I will take all of your ideas, or a bunch of your ideas that I think are great, and I will throw them together into one super picture, basically. And I will draw that for the prompt, for the Inktober prompt, day 5, which the day 5 prompt is build. Oh my gosh. I think this could be considered unsettling. I don't exactly... Let me take a look at it better. Okay, the unraveling of Pleasant Point. It's mildly unsettling. I think that horror is difficult. I don't want to make this like a bunch of rants, and I just burped, so pardon me. I don't want to make this a bunch of rants, but horror is difficult, and when you go into doing I missed the drawing under the last one. I'll scroll down and check it out. Okay. This is supposed to be unsettling. And the way you make something unsettling is you take something that would be otherwise innocuous and normal, and you add things to it to be to put the person on edge, to make them like a little bit confused, maybe a little bit unsure, unsafe is another thing. And right now you have one guy looking through a window, one guy looking from outside, and I'm assuming that they're looking at the reader or the person who's viewing this, and that's otherwise good. But because it's two people, it's not that unsettling. It's just two people looking at it. My suggestion, and honestly, when it comes to horror, you could do so many different things. My suggestion would be to add more people. Add more people to the windows, add more people to the sides, maybe like hiding behind the corner of this thing over here. Maybe like, um, yeah, add more people looking. I mean, that's the best thing that I can. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah, I did see this art under the last one, so I did catch that. Wait. Yeah, I did see that. Uh, yeah, I saw all of these. I did see James Bullrage his stuff. I didn't look at it because he sends a lot, and I want to get to everybody and have everybody have a nice a chance at the spotlight, I guess. Like Maria. Hi. This is wonderful. You should be very proud of this. Uh, Actually, this is really wonderful. I really like the mouth and the belly. That's fun. I always like weird body horror things. I'm a big Lovecraft fan, and honestly, any kind of weird. Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm not a Lovecraft fan. I actually hate his writing, but I love his universe. Okay. I have no idea why your post is not showing. This is latest, so let's try top. And then let's go latest again. And let's try this again. I do not know why. Did you put the hashtag in right? Because sometimes people don't put the hashtag in right and it doesn't show it. All one thing. Here you go, Tim. Not here you go, here you go. Okay. All right. Let me get to doing some art while we wait for that to fill up a bit more. I think it's time to do a bit of art stuff. I don't know. Oh, I should probably erase this if I'm. Why am I doing it this way? There we go. Now it's gone. Okay, shape is gone. Okay, so we're making freeze, and I think I'm gonna go super simple because, again, don't have much time, and I would like to. I would like to be able to have time to do other things in this live stream. So we're gonna try something pretty simple. That was bad. Okay, when you're doing art, always be ready to redraw the same thing over and over because honestly, what the hell? I'm supposed to be getting help with this? Come on now, give me help. Help me draw. Nope, that's bad. You know what? This is rude. I'm just gonna cheat. Cheating's okay, guys. Cheating's, well, that's not a message I want to be giving, but you know what? There we go. Why is it doing that? Don't know. Okay. Okay, that's what we're going for. We're going for something like that. Alright, let me go check the Twitter because I don't want to miss people's posts if I can catch them. I do not know why. I do not know why I'm not seeing your post. Okay, so before I continue, before I jump into doing art, I just want to say hi. Been talking pretty much non-stop, so I'm gonna get a drink. I don't know if I'll start doing live streams every other week again. I'm not sure. This is kind of an experiment. And I want to see how this goes and how if I can maintain it. Honestly, I might just do streams when I don't get to do a video out every week because I feel really so when I don't put out a video, I feel really bad about it. Not because Well, yeah, kind of because I feel like I'm disappointing people, and that bothers me. I don't like to feel that way, so I try to get out. I try to like to get out something every week if I can, and on the weeks that I can't, I really would love to just. Uh, well, you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I don't need to explain it. You get it. I hope. I don't actually know. Okay. So I'm going to start doodling here. We don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm just going to... That's a bad. That's a bad, everybody. That's a bad. Let's just try this again. Let's move it over here instead of over there. Let's try to get this rebatted. There we go. That's a bit better. That's less batted. Okay. There we go. That's terrible, but we're going to go with it because I don't have time to redo it. Normally, I would redo this like 15,567,000 times, but let's not do that today. Let's not be panicked, Tim. Let's be just chill and do some art. I'm not talking to you guys at the moment. I haven't even looked. Oh, there we go. Okay, no. Okay, so you guys are very docile. I guess it could be because I haven't been posting for like the longest time. I am so sorry about that, by the way. I'm so sorry that it's just... I haven't done a live stream in a long time, and my videos are kind of weird with their scheduling uploads and stuff. It's just life, guys. Life and laziness. It's the name of the game. I was once named Life and Life and Laziness, and that was in high school, and I actually didn't go through high school, so no, that's a fact. Oh my gosh, sell my soul to the art gods? No, 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 no. 50,000 times. Up, somebody sent something. Let's see if this is Bad Habits post, and we'll see if it finally got through. Nope, it's Maria. Maria is trying to do Inktober this year, today and yesterday. Okay, let's see what these are. Oh, okay. So this one's for Freeze, which is great. Look at that, that's wonderful. Okay, and this is from Build. Oh, yeah. That's a really good one. Wow, I really like this. I appreciate this a whole lot. Somebody's good at robots. I like. Alright, so in this one, the shape, we've got a little blob monster and a little dino dude saying that is mean. And he's probably right. Look at that crown. Oh, this is really wonderful. Look at those fingers. Those are good fingers. Those are good fingers. Let me see. Alright, we're gonna cheat. We're cheating! Here we go. Okay, that's just alright, that's all we're cheating. That's it. Alright. Okay. Good fingers. Is the building Tober drawing supposed to be black and white? I have no opinions on that. See, what I'm doing is I'm taking what you're sending me, and then I'm taking it into my own thing, and then making something from all the stuff that you've sent, or some of the stuff that you've sent. I'm going to look at it like this. I'm not going to take this art and put it into my thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at it, I'm going to say, okay, that's a blob-ish thing, and that's another thing saying that they're mean. I'm actually seeing a guy wearing a ghost costume, like a sheet over him, and they're doing Halloween or something, which is clever and fun, and I like it. Also dinosaurs. And I like it anyway, because of dinosaurs. Sue me, I like dinosaurs, okay? You can't stop the dino might. Did I actually just say that? Yep, I did. Okay. That's on the internet forever now. Oh, okay. All right, fine. Okay, let's see here. Let's get this thing here, get this thing. Okay. I thought about chopping these bits off. Let's see what that looks like. See what that looks like. That looks okay. I can get behind that. Yeah, let's chop all of them off. Let's chop them all off. There we go. Let's do a bit of chopping. Okay, we'll do this again. Alright. Then we'll fix this, because this needs to be super fixed. Okay. Oof. They're really wonderful. Your art is really wonderful, and I hope you continue going with it, because honestly it could lead to something really great, and I think you should. Same with you, James. Anybody who posts art, I think you should do more. I think you should always be trying to do more art. Take a notepad somewhere with you. I didn't do this, and I still don't do this. It's terribly bad skill building for me. I really should, but I don't. But you should take a piece of notepad or something, or a piece of paper, and just no matter where you go, just bring it with you and do art when you can, or when something catches your eye. And you will inevitably get better and better and better as you go. I'm just going to move that over there so that's not in the stupid way. No, I am not drawing a companion cube. This is actually an ice cube, and I'm putting an eye in it. The reason I'm doing it this way is because it's an ice cube with an eye in it, for the Inktober prompt of freeze. I couldn't think of anything for freeze, okay? I honestly just couldn't. And this isn't even going to come out amazing. This is going to be like relatively lazy because I don't have a lot of time. Okay, let's check. Here you go, Tim. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Alright, guys. I am sweating hot. Why am I so sweltering hot? Oh my gosh. Blah. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh, I haven't done this in a very long time. I'm not quite prepared for what this is going to entail. Okay, so let's see. Let's get this thing here. Let's get this eyeball going. Then we'll give it a. We'll rotate the paper. Whoa, whoa, buddy. Whoa, what? Oh, there we go. I forgot how to use this program. That's how long ago I did digital art. I forgot how to use the programs. That's remarkable. Oh, that's not true. I did do digital art, but it wasn't this kind of digital art. I'd show you, but I'm not sure exactly how to. An actual might get me in trouble. I don't know. I don't think I do. I draw some pixel art recently. That's my most recent stuff, was pixel art. Pixel art is a lot of fun. It's surprisingly a lot harder than you'd think. But in other ways, it's a lot easier, because it's a lot of the abstract, which is really good for me. I probably should have done this eyeball in a different layer, but I didn't, and I'm kind of regretting that now. Oh well, it happens to the best of us. Mainly just me. Okay. Don't be afraid to send stuff to Here You Go Tim, just let me see it. Even if it's just like anything. If you have like a favorite video on YouTube. Actually, that's a bad idea. I don't want to get sued by some YouTuber. Memes, anything. I am up to see anything that you throw at me. I said that and I instantly regretted it, but I am just going to roll with it because that is how I do things. Okay, right now I'm getting rid of bits of the eye because I want the eye to look like it's inside of this ice thing. And to do that, I am going to lighten certain areas so that they're not as dark. But I want them to still be there. I just don't want them to be as dark. If they're not as dark, then the eye sort of perceives it behind something, I believe. I could just be like incredibly wrong and bad at art, but that's the way I'm seeing it right now, is that this eye looks inside, like it's inside the ice cube, which was what I was trying to do. Let's get in a bit closer and... Oh, and I was staying far out because when you're doing art, that's something you want to do. You stay far out and then you move in. Okay. I'm going to take a bite of my food. So, I woke up today. Actually, yesterday I was out in my kitchen. And I saw a bunch of tomato soup on the counter. You know, it's like, that's weird. They only get tomato soup when they're making a big sauce. Then I saw the chicken broth. I'm like, there's only a couple of things that they put chicken broth in. And then it hit me that they were making lasagna soup. And it turned out to be right. And so that's what's sitting right next to me. A thing of lasagna soup right next to a thing of unsweetened iced tea, which is incredibly just... Like, I can't even tell you how bad unsweetened iced tea tastes. It's just miserable. Okay. I know what you guys want to see. You guys want to see me finish this piece of art. Okay. Get this nice light lines. We don't want to do that. Okay, so if I wanted to, I could paint this. But if I try to paint it, I want to start out on a different layer. When I paint this, I'm just going to use what's here. I'm not going to go into any other colors. I'm just going to use what's here. Are you guys commenting? Because I can't see any of your comments. You guys are commenting up a storm. And then all of a sudden, nothing. Let's see. Did I miss you guys? My internet sometimes cuts out, and so I'm not sure if I completely lose connection to the chat or what. So if I missed something, I'm sorry. Okay, here you go, Tim. There's somebody posted something. Yay. Whoa, Cherry. Wow. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Talk about art. That's a lot of detail, and I appreciate it. Let's see what this says. My Hero Academia OC? Oh, that's amazing. Okay. The only reason I know what My Hero Academia is because it's a superhero thing and I wanted to watch it. I mean, it sort of is a superhero thing. I guess it could be not a... It could not be a superhero thing, but I'm pretty sure it's just a superhero thing. Okay. So now we're going to try painting. Doesn't it? It looks really good. It's really wonderful. I appreciate it. Okay. So let's see. Texture, don't care about. Glow, I don't care about. Smudge, I don't care about. Designer, don't care about. Artist, I do care about. Let's see. What is this stuff? Let's see. What does this look like? Let's see. This is like that. That seems okay-ish. It's a little weird. Let's see what this looks like. That's too weird. Just trying to find the right brush for the job. Yuck. Oh, that might actually be nice. I might try a bunch of these, and then use an eraser to fix it up to make it look nice. Actually, that's really well done. I like that a lot. Okay, so I found a good-ish sort of piece of drawing thing. It really does look fantastic. I'm impressed. I'm glad you tried. And once again, if you do art, if you have the urge to do art, doesn't matter what anybody else tells you, you should always try to find time to do art. So like if you're like, let's say you want to do art, but someone tells you you're bad and that you'll never make money off of it. The fact of the matter is that even if they are right, which I highly doubt, even if they're right, you not doing art anymore just because they say you'll never earn money off of it guarantees you will never earn money off of it. And the best way to gain skill and become a better artist is to just do art. And that's my advice. Alright, let's see the tweet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, is this using the... It is! Oh my goodness, this is amazing! Oh wow, yeah! Look at that! Really quickly done, but it looks amazing! Oh, that's clever. That was a clever use. I'm giving you a clap. That was very clever. I should stop clapping now. That was fun. I like that. I'm so happy you posted that because it was so worth seeing. Okay, let's see. Where's the thing that I was talking about? That's not it. Is it one of these? I bet it was one of these. Yeah, there we go. That's the one I want. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna start with sort of a mid. We're gonna go here for the mid for this. Okay, and I'm just gonna color on top of this. It's okay if it gets everywhere. I don't really care. I'm not trying to get it right now. And then we're gonna go to the darker color and get the darker colors all nice and squared out. What I'm gonna try to do with the darker color is I'm gonna try not to do what I just did, but it might happen, so that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. Just trying to get this color right. Trying to get the shapes, and we'll just do that. And I've already doubled it, which is bad. That's fine. There we go. Okay, that did not go well. It went as well as it can, though, so we're just gonna roll with what we got. Okay, so that's that. So now we want to add some super highlights. So let's add some super highlights using this. No, not that. That's bad. A cat stuck in a coat hanger. Hello. It's nice to see you again. Cat, coat hanger. I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. I am dying. I am not alive. I am unalive. I am opposite alive. Have you ever been opposite alive? Man, it's... What am I saying? What is life? What is life, guys? Do you know what life is? because I am irrationally confused. Okay, let's see. There's another tweet. Let's see what it sent. Let's see what somebody sent. Bam. We got more from Maria. We got more skulls, which are cool. I have a question, Maria. Well, this one I think you did. The question that I was gonna... Oh, there you go. Okay, that explains a lot. You need to keep doing these. These are really well... This is a really good, activity, to get better. Now let me see. Leopard. That's a leopard seal? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That is cool. Okay. Modern day Bob Ross, huh? I don't have his wonderful head of hair, so I'm sorry, but I have to disagree. And if Bob Ross is anything, it's his hair. Jesus. So, a couple of little weird facts about Bob Ross. His style was taught to him and then perfected by him, but it was taught to him by a person who I think outlived him. I don't remember if he outlived him. But the person who taught him got so upset about Bob Ross's success that they never talked again. Isn't that weird? Isn't that kind of like almost like fantastic? It's such a weird little thing. Why would you get so upset over somebody's good? Oh, hi Harvey. It's good. What was the question? I don't remember what the question was. I forget. Nobody. I'm nobody. Oh, the question was, the original question was, do you draw like shapes and use the lines? Hold on, I'll show you what I'm talking about. When you do the skulls, I'll show you, and then I'll draw a little thing here just to illustrate what I'm trying to talk about. We can use this pencil. No, that pencil is kind of terrible. We can use this pencil. That's fine. Okay, so okay, so in this picture, I am your nightmare. There are a couple of things that are sort of strange about it, and I'm assuming that this is another one of the things that you did when you went and looked at skulls. Wonderful idea to look at skulls. It's a great way to learn proportions and shapes and to get certain sides on the right sides. My question is, when you drew these skulls, were you thinking about perspective and proportions? Perspective is kind of not the most important thing when doing art. I mean, it's incredibly important, but it's not. You can always draw a car by just like drawing it from the side, you know. So it's not like the most important thing. But when you're drawing stuff like what you were drawing, it is a relatively important thing that you should concentrate on, I guess, is what I should say. So like if you were drawing a skull, you start with the line to show from like the top of the skull to the front of the thing. And I'm just doing this based off of like the skulls that you saw. And you try to remember like the shape of whatever you're drawing in. So if you're drawing a thing with a little like hook here, then you have to remember that this side is not being shown, but it is being shown just enough. And so you go down there and you do that. But this side is being shown more. Okay, so you have this shape in here, and this shape is like basically this thing. I hope you know what I'm trying to say, because it's sort of like this, basically. So like this is like the top of the skull, and it doesn't matter if this doesn't match up with what the skull is going to end like. What matters is if the skull, if you find the proportions right. So like you keep doing shapes until you can get the skull in the right proportion that you want. And then once you get to the point like here, this is roughly okay, then you start going in and carving bits out. So you start taking out this part for the eye. You go down here and you take out this bit for the nose, the little nose bit that you had. And in this way, what you're doing is you're keeping an idea on the perspective of what you're drawing. And that way, when you finish, it looks like not a one for one, because that's not what you want when you're doing art. You want to put something else into it. You don't want it to be just a one for one. But it will look like you actually, it looks like the shape has volume, is what I'm trying to say. So like this, it looks like you were doing that. It looks like you have these lines here and this line's here, and you want it to go back to the point, which is fine. But then you didn't do that for this bit, and this bit is just as important to getting this bit correct. You might not think so, and sometimes that's a little bit of a weird thing to say, but this face up here is just as important as all of these faces around here. And they're important so that once you have the shapes all nice put together, it will come out to be a little less big-jawed, I guess. And I see, that's why I didn't even ask, because I can see you trying to do that in this next one. This one's fabulous. I love this. Like a lot. It's really good. And even this one I saw you trying to do that. That's why I didn't ask. The only thing that I first was responding to was this picture, because this picture, you know, I mean, honestly, that shape is really difficult, so I don't blame you at all. Okay, let's see what these other people have posted. We got Habit Calypso. Any suggestions for me to get better at art? I've been doing digital for 3 years and I don't like it. Suggestions. Okay, let's see. Doing digital art for 3 years. Any suggestions? Well, I don't know how much of this is style and how much of this is... Yeah, I don't know how much of this is style. Okay, so one of the things that you might want to consider is practicing your style more. Okay, so I can help you with this. I can help you with this right now. I'm gonna help you with this instead of doing my art, because I feel like it. Okay, so let's figure this out here. Let me just do a bit of this. Okay. So what you did for your art. Actually, before I do this, before I get too carried away, let me take a look at this other stuff. Okay. Well, that's a skull with a snake in it. That's cute. And Cherry posted these things, which are fabulous. Wow, these are really good. These are really good. The moon and the sun. I like those. Those are nice. Okay, so your art. Okay, let's see. Things I could point out. Things I point out. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. I can give you a little bit of pointers. Anything that I say though, take with a grain of salt, because honestly, art is too weird to tell somebody whether they're doing something bad or good. Okay? Anything I say, I am not critiquing your art. I'm giving you a suggestion. What you do with that suggestion is all up to you, including disregarding it. And even if you disregard the suggestions that I give, it doesn't matter because it is your art. And your art can be as good, or your art can be whatever you want it to be. And the person who judges your art on whether it's good are the people. It's yourself, basically. And the people that love it. But the only person who can be happy with their art or not is you. So let me help you out here because I do see some problems. Okay. All right. So here's the first thing that I noticed. I'm going to put on symmetry. Okay, we're going to go to this. We're going to take this. We're going to make this black. Okay. You drew a face. You drew a face like this. Get a nice little line there. We're going to do this. Okay, then you drew an eye. That's weird. Let me go back. You drew an eye. Just drawing this really quick. Not really taking too long. You gave it a nose. Let me move this up. I moved that in a bad way. Let me fix this. Let me lock this because I don't want it to move. Okay, so draw an eye. Okay, give it a little bit of a nose thing. Okay, and that's how you did your art. You also had this face, this thing here, but we'll get to that stuff. We'll get to that stuff in a bit. Okay, so you draw the eyes. You give him some hair. This is not your drawing one for one. I'm not here to redraw your drawing. I'm just going to give you perhaps a few pointers to possibly help you out. Okay. So we have this. Now the way you did it was you had this whole hair thing. So I'm going to give him I'm going to just leave it the way it is because it doesn't matter. It still is the same. Okay, let's see. Oh, you're leaving, Cherry? Okay. I'll see you later. Hi, Center. Okay. So when you're doing art using the symmetry tool, what you need to realize is that the symmetry tool is a tool that's best used to get proportions, potentially. If you're doing a straight-on shot, it's pretty good for that, so that you can get these things to have the right proportions. It's really wonderful at making sure that you can get these shapes in the right proportions. However, it is also a trap. It is also a big old trap. It's a very dangerous trap that if you fall into, it could turn bad. Okay, so I have the symmetry tool off now, and I'm looking at this, and it's okay. It looks like a face. It looks like a guy's face, but it's kind of dead. Okay. Let me take a look at this other one because I don't want to... Wow. Went off on the trick-or-treating idea. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. You should post this for Inktober. Just because. Okay. So... when it comes to the symmetry tool, it's a trap because life is not symmetrical. You can't chop a bee in half longwise and have two halves that look the same. And honestly, you can't chop a bee in half uh, widthwise and still have a two halves that look the same, because the bee does not look the same on either side. So what you have to do is you have to go in and you have to make changes to fix that. So I am going to opt in that this guy's eye is going to be a little bit weird, and I'm going to change this eye to match when something moves on one side of the face, the other side of the face also has to move. So we're going to give it little lines there, and we're going to put this, we're going to give him like a nice big shiner, I guess is the term. Also, the eyebrows stay up when the eye is closed. It's not a big deal, but it happens. So we're going to give him a bit of a shiner, we're going to give him a bit of eyelashes, because whatever. We're going to make him look like he just got punched. Okay, so that's a small change. That changes a bit. But it doesn't just end there, because this still has the symmetrical look. There are things about it that have that sort of like feel to it. The nose, for instance. The nose I'll get to. But anyway, you should never do hair with the symmetry tool. Hair is never symmetrical, no matter what. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter how good your hairdresser is, hair is never symmetrical. Ever. So it's weird that these hairs are all ending up at the same place. It would be more effective if I went in after and I added some extra hairs, and I just didn't care where they went. I just kind of just threw them everywhere. And so the thing with the symmetry tool, it's a good starting point, but the more you add to it, the better the piece of art. And the last piece of advice that I'm going to give you is to be careful with clashing styles. These eyes are great. This nose is great. This mouth is great. Problem is that they come across as copy and pasted all together. And the reason they come across as copy and pasted all together is because this is a realistically shaded nose. This mouth has a different colored dark lines than the rest of the piece of the art. And these eyes are completely different from the other two. What you have to do is you have to decide on things and then stick with them through the entire piece of art. If you've decided that your style is to make noses be realistically shaded, mouths have lighter lines and sort of be blurry around the edges, and eyes to be sort of like this, evenly spaced and set up like this, then what you need to do is you need to find a way to smush them together in a way that is going to come across as that like they belong together. Unless you're going for this dystopian kind of like weird clashing sort of thing, because that's fine too. Once again, art is a very strange thing, and it's really about who you it's really about what you want the person to feel who's watching the art. And when the person looks at this, do you want them to think, wow, this is a really well-made piece of art that goes together? Or do you want people to think, this has a lot of clashing styles and speaks to me because of those clashing styles? And that's a bit complicated sometimes, but that's kind of the way it is. Like, the stuff I do with my digital art is very different from the stuff I do on my channel. On my channel, I want people to see it, and I want them to see the shapes and the negative space and the little weird things, and be kind of unsettled by it in a way that is very simple. And that's my attempts when I do the stuff on my channel, is just to make them unsettled in a very simple way. And that's the best way for me to do the channel. Oh, hold on, I'm taking a drink. For my digital art, I'm just trying to get better at art. And I'm just trying to put things together. And that's something that you have to think about. The last advice I'd give you is to stop using the symmetry tool. And that's a little weird because I did say earlier that using the symmetry tool is a good way of a good starting point. The problem is that your realistically shaded nose is shaded from the bottom as though the light is above the head, but everything else isn't. Lines don't exist in real life. If you look at something, it does not have lines. If you take a look at your hand, you're not seeing lines. What you're seeing is the interaction of light and shadow on something. Basically, to be completely frank, it's just the interaction of light. But when it comes to art, it's the interaction of light and shadow. So you have shadow, and you have light, and how they intermingle, and the things that come from them, that's what you're interpreting as lines. Painters don't really have to worry about the line thing, but it's important to know that if you're going to use lines, you have to choose the lines carefully, and the things that you don't show in lines, you have to be kind of selective about that. Because the only lines that you'll really see, if I transferred my hand into a line art, the only lines that you'd really see are the lines that aren't on the side of the light. Because that's the darkest shadow. And maybe a couple of my creases. As an artist, you have to make a choice on whether you want to show the shading more or the lines more. But doing it in a way where you only have this nose being shaded looks off. And again, if that's what you're going for, cool. Love it. Keep doing it. I'm sure that you will find a following that will just love it. And honestly, I like the nose. So, I mean, I actually like all of the parts. That's what I'm saying, is I like all the parts. It's just, it's coming off as kind of scattered and a little weird, because of the difference of the pieces. And I hope that isn't offensive. I'm not trying to be offensive. Everybody who has sent me art, it's been wonderful. And I'm so happy that you guys are sending me art. And honestly, so much potential from all of you. Including you, Habit. So, take what I say, do what you want with it. It is your art, and it is wonderful if you think it's wonderful. And that's it. There we go. Okay, Patrick S. did another one, and it's a castle on the top of a hill. These are amazing. Ooh, I really like this. See, this is what I'm talking about. Pixel art. There we go. Yeah, there you go. I knew you were gonna... I knew that you're practicing and practicing, and you're eventually going to get there. This is brilliant. Wow. Wow, this is brilliant. I really like that. Yeah, you just keep it up. You're gonna do wonderful things. We got hills, which is fun. Okay. Okay, so we have a bunch of things for that piece. I think I'm done with this piece. I actually think I might be done with the live stream because I think my voice is dying. I had a lot of fun. And eventually, I plan on doing another one of these. Maybe somebody will talk me into it. Wink, wink, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. My stomach hurts because I ate cheese and I'm lactose intolerant. And I think it's time for me to go. My voice is dying, and I do want to talk to some other people before I go to bed today. So, I have a YouTube channel. Hi, you're on it. I have a bunch of videos on there of art that I've done in the past. If you're interested in that, you can take a look. It's pretty awesome. If I do say so myself. I'm really proud of it, even though I've had trouble posting to it recently. I do try and post regularly, but it's been difficult. I also have a Twitter, and on my Twitter, I make incredibly massive rants about life, the world, politics, and weird science stuff. Sometimes I get into weird existential conversations, and it's just sort of weird. So, if you're here for the last couple of seconds of the stream, you can flood the chat, and I will read the stuff that you post. And honestly, I don't mind whatever it is. I'll try and read all of it. If it's something too bad, though, I'm not gonna be able to. Okay, so let's see. I did a tweet again. Thank you, Tim, for the suggestion. Also, until I shut off the stream, and even after I shut off the stream, keep posting to Here You Go, Tim. Here You Go, Tim is a place for anybody who's in my live streams, anybody who follows me, anybody can post there, and just, I'll see it maybe. Maybe other people will see it. It's just a fun place for people to post a bunch of stuff. And it's just a very easy way to just have fun. I'm sorry I didn't get to the art where I was going to do the stuff, but sometimes it doesn't happen that way. Thank you, Tim, for the suggestions. You're welcome. I hope it wasn't, I hope it didn't come across as, like, mean or anything. I never try to be mean. I love the art, and I love the art that people do, and I have a great respect to anybody who is willing to put themselves out there. It's so hard to do, and when you do it, it's wonderful. Good night, Tim Tams. Oh, people call me Tim Tams again. This is wonderful. Great stream. Post when you can. Don't force yourself. Have a good night. Keep up the good work. You guys. I don't deserve you guys. Okay. Well, I am pulling off my glove. Ugh. My art glove, that is. I'm pulling off my art glove because I am done for art for tonight. I think I am going to go and watch a movie with a friend. Unless they're busy, which if they're busy, that's cool. I'll wait until they're done, but I'm going to go watch a movie with a friend. Don't know what movie. Any suggestions? There we go. Give us let me know some suggestions for movies. If you're still in the chat. If you're not in the chat, that's fine. But I'm just any of the good movies. I saw In the Tall Grass the other night, and that was weird. It was very Eldritchy and Lovecraftian sort of. It doesn't have all of the like themes for Lovecraft, but it was close enough. I'm just ranting. This stream is not over yet. Bye. Take it easy, Tim. Oh, you too. You too. Post when you can. Don't force yourself. I'm not forcing myself. Well, I have to force myself a little bit. Have a good night. Keep up the good work. Attack the Block. You know what? I want to see that. I think I sort of saw a little bit of it, but not all of it. Okay, here's another one by James. Wonderful. Wonderful. You are getting really good at the movements. And this line thing that you're doing, brilliant. Okay, I'll just show this. La Llorona, didn't spell it right, but it's a good ass horror movie. You know, I've heard of it. I'm not sure. Also, there's another thing that came out. I forget what it is. but that's another one I might want to check out. It's not a horror movie, but it's something. Baby Driver. I've heard of that. I haven't seen it, but I have heard of it. Anything else? The Crow is really good. I saw that years ago, though. I'm not really into seeing The Crow. I don't think I'd be up for that. What else? Nothing else? I'm gonna shut off the stream eventually. I actually have no idea when I'm gonna shut off the stream. Okay, so here's what I want you guys to do. I'm going to go to a bunch of these right now while on stream, and I'm going to give some positive feedback to everybody. Not like advice on how to make something better, just something that I liked about the art. I'm going to do that on stream because I've decided I'm not ready to end the stream just yet. I want to go through and I want to give some positive affirmations to people about their art because I feel like you guys need it. Splinter? I don't know about Splinter. Okay. So, this animation is wonderful, and you can tell you're working hard on making things fluid. I love it. Bam. Okay, there's one. Alright, so let's see. What else? Ah, there we go. Let's see. How about the... Let's see what... This is really what... It's really hard to find something to say about, like, such a wonderful piece of pixel art. Because I can't do stuff like this, so it's kind of hard. It's embarrassing. Okay, alright, I'll try. I just love the color of the eyes. The color of the eyes is what really does it for me. The color and shading of the eyes are wonderful. Shading of the eyes. That's brilliant. It's so wonderful. Love the color. There we go. Love the color and shading of the eyes. Alright. Okay, Hugo is a good movie. I've heard of Hugo. What is this one? Oh, it doesn't say what that is, but it's a bird skull. Let's see. I'm going to talk about the last bird skull. Oh, is that owl? That must be owl. Crow, vampire bat, and owl. This is definitely vampire bat. This has to be crow. So this would have to be owl. Okay. The owl skull is so on point that I am in awe. I literally was when I saw it, so that is not me stretching the truth. That's 100% awesome. Okay. Okay, so let's see. This piece of art. Let me see here. Okay. Oh, I don't think I can. Oh, I can't. That's sad. I kind of wanted to. Oh, is that because it's hidden now? Oh, alright. I don't think I can comment to this bad habit because it's hidden or something. Oh, okay. Well, I'll get back there. Alright, let's go to Cherry. Let's take a look at these. I love the detail work on this. Honestly, look at this. Look at these little stars and the moon. I like how much they look like they come from the same set. That's what I'm going to say. The detail work is impressive, and I really love how they look like they come from the same set of cards. Wonderful. There we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. You know, I'm going to send Maria another one. Keep up the work. It's worth it And you are doing really well. I didn't put it. I skipped it. It's worth it, and you're doing it really well. Perfect. Okay. This made me laugh. And honestly, it's not bad and really clever. Thanks. Oh, look at this thing. Wow, look at that. Look at that. All that detail work. I enjoy the character design in this. I enjoy the character design in this. And you got some really nice line work. You got some really nice and you can tell it took a lot of time. A lot of time to finish. Perfect. Alright, let's move on. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna say I love the robot. I don't need to say anything else. That's good enough. I love the robot. This stylistic cover is pretty solid. Keep up the work because you are getting there. Bam. I still stylistic wrong. Just sue me, okay? Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Retweets and likes. This well deserved. Well deserved. The color in this is stunning. No, I'm going to put that in caps. Stunning. I do hope you keep going with art. Good. Okay. Okay, Snake Thing, and I think that's all for the stream today. Let's see. Are there any new ones? There are 3 new ones. Oh, okay. Alright, I will comment on it. Okay, so I have a couple more here to comment on. And then we'll call it... Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's better. I can work with this. Okay. I really like the work on the nose. I've always liked that style of nose. Reminds me of an old artist. Old famous artist that I really enjoyed. Keep doing art. P.S. Step away from the symmetry tool. Perfect. That's exactly how I spell it. Step away from the symmetry tool. Don't want to become reliant on it. Bam. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that thing. Oops, that's not supposed to appear. Look at that thing. Little eyes, little hidden things. Wow, this has a lot of different things in it. This is wonderful. Look at that. Wow. The shapes. The shapes combined with the lines bring the piece together into something truly terrifying. Wonderful. Wonderful. The line work brings out the spook of the piece. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Let's look at this last one by habit. This one is drawn on a paper, I'm assuming. It's like this is just with a pen and that was with that. Okay. Okay. This you can see. So if you take a look, you could see this hair is a little bit higher than this hair. This jawline is a little bit weirder than this jawline. And you tried to get them right, but that you got them relatively okay, and that's pretty much what it is. This is a fabulous piece of art, and just goes to show that you should continue going. Keep it up. Okay, so I have taken a bunch of time to make little positive comments on all the art that I saw today. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. I hope I do this again sometime soon. It is 7:32, and I think that's around about the time that I should be ending. I will see you guys later. Be sure to go to people's art. And I went to do this, but I think everybody should do this. I think everybody should go to the Here You Go Tim hashtag and go to the piece of art and just say stuff that they like about the art that people post there. Because the idea for doing art is to get other people to do more art. So I hope that you guys do that. I hope you go to the pieces of art. There you go. There you go, like Stardust did. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Hope you go to a piece of art, whether the art speaks to you or not, and just comment on it, and just spread it around, okay? Okay, I'm gonna go. I have to go and hang out with somebody and talk and stuff, and say hello and stuff. So I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna come back to the Here You Go tag, and I'm gonna see if you guys do post other things, just to see how many of you do it. And that might be a thing that I do at the end of every stream that I do from now on. Just like a little time of just spreading some kind of like happiness and making somebody feel good about their art, because that's so important. Let me see. I'm just looking to see if the more people posted, because I want to advertise that. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So that's actually a YouTuber. That's cool, I guess. Alright, let me refresh one more time. And then go through and take a look. Just to see if people have posted some more. Alright, it's looking like nobody has, and that's fine. It's okay. I hope you all have a good day. Good night, everybody. Bye.